I'm Samson Horne reporting outside of Johannesburg at the home of Nelson Mandela.
I'm Samson Horne reporting on the south side at the tryouts for women's football team, the Pittsburgh Force.
I'm Samson Horne reporting from Kennard Field. I'm Samson Horne reporting in Johannesburg outside the home of Nelson Mandela, where hundreds upon hundreds of people have come to show their respect and their support for their fallen Madiba.
On the day before South Africa's first black president is laid to rest, Central Street in Houghton was lined with a sea of gifts, flowers, and letters to the apartheid hero. This one simply reads, "You can leave this world, but you will never leave our hearts. Thank you for everything."
What was your reaction once you heard about the passing of Nelson Mandela?
Yeah, obviously I was sad, but it was like kind of a bit expected because for some time he was sick, but when somebody dies, you can't be happy at all. For 95 years, he lived his time. He did what he was supposed to do. He helped his country, but at least he lives. So that's what I can say.
In Soweto, at Mandela's home prior to his infamous 27-year prison sentence, dancers, marching bands, and people blowing whistles flooded the streets to celebrate the legacy of their civil rights icon a little differently than those in Houghton.
What do you think his legacy is going to be for the country?
His legacy for the country, he did the first part, from what I can say. Politically, he liberated South Africa, people who didn't have civil rights. So he fought that battle. So that is going to be what is left for the next generation.
A very moving day for all those who were able to come and take part in sharing their memories of the fallen Madiba. I'm Samson Horne, Point Park News, Johannesburg.
Over the past decade, the University of Pittsburgh has prided itself on sending defensive players to the National Football League. Darrell Reeves, Jabal Sheard, H.B. Blades, Scott McKillop, and Aaron Berry. I met these men while I was here at Pitt, serving as a walk-on from 2006 to 2008. This past summer, I sat down with Scott McKillop, and we actually discussed his time here at Pitt, his life in the pros, and life after being a football player. Please join us. Okay, Scott, time for the last question. What would you like for our Pitt family to know about you?
What I would like the Pitt family to know about me is that deep down inside, I bleed blue and gold, and no matter where my path takes me as a coach, my heart will always be here at the University of Pittsburgh. Hail to Pitt.
I'm Samson Horne reporting from Kennard Field in the Hill District of Pittsburgh, where I spoke with Jake Wheatley today about his 11th annual Community Appreciation Day. Jake informed us that today is about more than prizes and giveaways. It is about health and wellness.
So really what we were trying to do is help people understand, one, ways by which they can empower themselves to get out of their own way to make themselves healthier.
Fun, good food, good people, a good community, good health, and wellness. I'm Samson Horne reporting from Kennard Field in the Hill District, Point Park News. I'm Samson Horne reporting from the south side at the tryouts for women's football team, the Pittsburgh Force. Contrary to the popularity experienced by the Steelers, Pirates, and Penguins, and one of the nation's greatest sports towns, these women still find trouble establishing a fan base. Let's see what they're all about.